Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. This is Daybreak 2. Last time we fought Shizuna for a while, it was actually kind of fun. The one good thing Shizuna's brought to the game is that she actually had a pretty fun fight, even if it was a little boring. But the boringness was mostly because, well, we completely and totally ran out of EP because we made a few mistakes when we very hastily set up these characters. No, you can't always use the fact that you tried to do something as fast as possible as an excuse. No. I don't know. We're at the lodge. Apparently, we're supposed to poke around, and maybe we can just get on the boat and leave. I mean, it's not really it's like a sky boat, I think is what they call it. It's like a ship that's in the air. That's Prince Sherid. What are all these people doing over there? If the Prince and Najd attack us, I'm uninstalling. Alright? I will crash out. You think they ran into some kind of trouble? I'm definitely curious. I want to steer clear of them for now. I don't probably think we're working with Harwood. Doubt they'd be up for a friendly chat. Nah, man. There's no way he would... That would be so unbelievably out of character. I would doubt the sanity of the writers. Like, Elaine and Zen attacking us, that already had me doubting a little bit. Prince Sherid doubting us? I would lose faith. Yo, beach volleyball? Hold it, there's something up ahead. Monsters, and those people weren't able to get away in time. Come on, let's move. By the power of the finance market, I will defeat you. I don't remember what you do, sir. You're like are you an ambassador? Are you a finance bro? What's your thing? I feel like you're an ambassador because you're always like traveling, but you could be also like a finance dude and travel. I don't know. I won't let you lay a finger on my family. Honey, please. Alright, okay. So we're gonna do teams of 3. I know I have 2 heads, but I only count as 1 person for beach volleyball, alright? It's not cheating. Plus, I oftentimes end up popping the ball anyway, and under our rules, that does count as a point for your team.
Take this!
You think it actually deducts like 50 mirror from you every time you use coin bullet? Is that why I'm so poor all the time? Because honestly, I would kind of vibe with that as like a very minor detail. It's like every time Van flicks his coin, he loses a little money. Best controls are rough. Sorry, I ain't gonna let you dye the beaches red. Are you alright? I'm alright. My pants aren't. Appreciate the enthusiasm, pal, but you better leave this one to the pros. Get back in the hotel and hide. Thank you. Mia, let's go. Okay, you guys are gonna have to select your 3 best fighters for some beach volleyball. It would be too much of a handicap in your favor if you all played this at once. Alright, okay, so you guys can serve first, and beware the dino spike. Who did I give the thing to? Okay. What's your name? I almost called you Edith. Because I was like, I wanted to say Elaine, but then I'm like, it's not Elaine. It's Edith, right? That's her name?
Move in.
Does this MFR have 4K HP? Why are you in my video game?
Initializing drive.
Okay. So it's 182, and it goes to 192. So it essentially is just plus 80 art power and regen. Which is like extremely insanely good.
Stop right there!
I'll take you on.
Okay, now you are... I'm just saying, his ass is touching. The circles are overlapping. So if at least one of them should hit.
Activating
Stop
drive.
right there! Initializing drive.
Let me heal you. Thanks.
What? Oh, I used the wrong ability.
Catcher, your turn. Eat this.
Judith!
Just fuck that one dragonfly in particular.
Here goes. Our chance!
Also, Van should have spawned in pre-hated because he flicked him with a bullet, whatever.
Stop right there! Go.
Now or never.
There.
Catcher, your turn. A chance.
What did I cast? Oh, I think I accidentally tabbed up to Athelis.
Activate. I'll support you.
I'm going! Initializing drive. Judith!
I mean, the orbital cannon is pretty fucking
Stop
cool.
right there! Initializing drive.
You'll pay for that.
There!
Catcher, your turn.
I do like the sound effect on the rocks, too. That, like, little scream. Makes me so mad I could just scream. Remember that? That's a callback. Isn't that all of them? I think so. I don't see any more around the area. Finally, take a breather. I'm a little worried about that family. I think one of them was injured. Shall we then check on them? But yeah, I need a duplicate of Frawl or whatever it's called. Can't remember. Like stat. There they provided first aid to Coolio, who had been injured by a monster. Thank you for treating my wounds. I wish you had more to offer than some light first aid. Luckily, the wound was not very deep. As long as you get plenty of bed rest, it should heal in no time at all. I really thought we were done for. Even now, the memories are so vivid, it seems like it's happening all over again. I'm certain you'll all feel better after you get some rest. We'll go ahead and leave you out of that. Thank you for saving my daddy. Or whatever. And he also saved you. How'd the monsters get so freaking close to the resort? Because everyone else is out trying to kill us, apparently. You know Sherid could see that from his airship, and his ass didn't say anything. He was like, oh, it's a peasant affair. The man just said they'd never seen monsters in the area before, not even once. Yeah, monsters roaming around on a beach in a high-class resort isn't exactly something you see every day. Khalil and his wife said they approached the beach from the furthest area inland. Maybe something or someone really irritated them and they left their natural habitat as a result? Could be. There's been droves of people going into the restricted parts of the island. Might also be because Harwood's setting up traps all over the damn place. Monsters are sensitive to septium activity too, so there's probably a lot of factors at play here. Either way, it doesn't seem like there's any more of them in the area, so should be good for now. You shouldn't hang around this place too much longer since we got a tour to get back to. If you guys want to check up on the people here, though, we can do that. Yeah. I love my SP. You know how to love even more than my SP? Turning in my SP. We should really do the marching guard.
That's how it goes.
Only got the one? What about all my other SP? What about all my bonus? What about my bonus? Was that already added? Or does that only get added at the end of the chapter? Maybe it's already been added. Actually, I don't know. I've never paid attention. I think it's added already? I don't remember how close we were to 150. I thought we were pretty close, which is why I came to turn it in. Because I thought we would be at it. We may have to pay attention at the end of the chapter, and by pay attention at the end of the chapter, I will not, because it'll be like a week from now, possibly. This won't be the last of our problems, but I'm relieved beyond words that Mr. Coolio's safe. Miss Archette already performed first aid on him, so the only thing he needs to do at the moment is time to rest. I plan to check his wounds again later tonight. As long as he continue treating him properly, he should make a full recovery. monster's so scary. Not as scary as Daddy getting hurt. Ouch. This disinfectant should have sting. No, don't admit that. She's gonna get the ick. You can't show any sort of emotion. You gotta stoically bear it all. What was supposed to be a fun-filled vacation has turned into a total catastrophe for all of us. Luckily my wounds are light, and worse, my wife and daughter were even beside themselves. It was our quick intervention that made a difference. Allow me to thank you once again. Adios above. I don't know how to thank you enough for saving my husband. Things easily could have been so much worse. You're heroes, all of you. You're legends as well as heroes. Legendary heroes that are like the sun near daybreak 2. I already finished performing first aid on Mr. Coolio. He's resting in his room right now. This wound was shallow, so there's no real cause for concern. Wait, was that who she mentioned? Because I didn't know who the hell she was talking about earlier. Like Miss Arquette? Miss Arquette? I don't know who that is. Because it's Nina Finlay, you're Esmeralda. Is that your first name? I don't actually know what your first name is. Or is that your last name? Maybe your last name is Arquette. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess I'm just thinking that you're... You know, usually it's like Professor last name, but maybe that's her first name. I don't actually remember. Yeah, because I mean, Catcher calls her Esmeralda, so... It's just weird, because usually, you know, it's like Professor then last name is like the nomenclature. Thanks for giving them the others. Emergency care. You guys really came through in a pinch. I don't think nothing of it. It's the least I can do to help, really. Be that as it may, injuries from monsters are the only one of the issues we're facing. I can't go paragliding today. I held off yesterday because of all the hooligans running about, but now that you're gone, I thought I was going to have a full day of sailing through the air, through the sky, leaving trails, as I flew like a bird who was free. According to the manager, all communications are down, and the scheduled airship service shows no sign of arriving. On top of that, half the guests have up and vanished. Where did all you go, and for what reason? Are you having a party without me? At times, I'll even hear what sounds like fighting. Care to explain? Sorry, not at liberty to say. But I can promise that we don't plan on involving you regular folk here at the villa. Last time I heard that, they were holding an unofficial death game underneath me. There was a damn nuke. Near me! Actually, never mind. No, I was in Basel. It was the other CEO of racism who was near the nuke. But I was still on the continent of the nuke, which is scary. Do you really believe dancing around the question is going to pacify me? It's not as simple as you think. Maybe he was taking some, you know, administrative leave and was in Oracion. That's the new canon, alright? Anything I say is true. If it, you know, isn't true now, it'll be revealed to be true later on down the line, just like the ghost ship. Whatever's happening is beyond explanation. That's all the more reason to give him our trust and support. She's right. That just goes to show that whatever circumstances they're in are beyond our control. Yeah, whatever. For the time being, we should focus on finding ways to help out at the villa. Even you two are on their side. This isn't a matter of trust. All I want is some transparency on the issue. But if you're confident you can get us out of this mess, I'll leave it at that. We'll do what we can on our end. Thank you, Mr. Towson. It's frustrating to have to stay out whatever it is you're up against, but I understand. We'll make every effort to keep ourselves safe. That way we'll have one less thing to worry about. Thanks, Dino. We can always count on you. Count on you to do what? No offense. If the situation is so urgent, then quit wasting time and go about doing something. I don't make it here out unscathed. My medical bills are going straight to your office. I mean, we could just not pay. Between those monsters and the way everyone's enacting it, I feel like a bundle of nerves. Something must be happening on this island, but what? Sorry, Essie. I know it won't make you any less worried, but really can't afford to tell you the details. I thought as much. Don't worry though, like I said, for I have full faith in each of you. I wouldn't think you guys are working with Lord Boris and then try and kill you or nothing. I'm a real one. I'm not a fake friend like Elaine and Zen. But trying to get hurt alright. If they're ever in a bind, just say the word and I'll be there. That means more to us than you know. Miss Theresa, have we really not been able to get in touch with the mainland since morning? It's also way past time for the scheduled airship service to arrive, and we haven't seen half the guests since they went off to who knows where. There has to be something fishy going on. The signs are here all around us. I understand your concern, but please take a few deep breaths and calm down for a minute. If we as the staff develop into panic, it'll only serve to agitate the rest of our guests. Their welfare is in our hands. We have a duty to get ahead of the situation with haste and composure. You're right. Sorry, I really need to cool my head. Oh, hello. Nice to see you unharmed. Glad you didn't get eaten by T-Rex or whatever. Thanks to Miss Archette and Miss Finley, we've been able to swiftly administer to the wounded. It is regrettable to have our guests caught up in this string of unforeseen circumstances. Still, we are determined to rise up to the occasion and address these issues so that you can remain at case. And also, we would like to remind you, here at Nemeth Island, you did sign a waiver that said we are not legally culpable if you get eaten by T-Rex. Therefore, you will have to settle any potential claims with God. Yes. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. The unrest is brewing fast. Too bad there's no help in it. Wouldn't grade me half as much if we could just explain things to him. Yeah, we probably shouldn't explain that the island's full of poison to the civilians. That would not be a good idea. First-class villain needs a first-class staff. Times like these call for us to pull ourselves together. Doesn't make you any less scared, but staying calm is step number one. There's gotta be somebody I can pitch in. Can't apologize enough for all the concerns our indiscretion has caused. I'll do our utmost to prevent further injuries to our guests and ensure their peace of mind. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of the sauce. Alright, well, my throat was kind of hurting. Island's flush with gorgeous backdrops, so we went scouting ahead for scenic filming locations. After spotting some monsters in the distance, we panicked and booked it back here. Imagine our horror when they started showing up on the beach, too. Orbit lights don't seem to be out of order, though. Just what in the world is going on? Oh god, I left my camera. Oh god, they're gonna take it out of my salary. Oh god, it's gonna be 5 more years unpaid labor. Alright, did I talk to you guys? Wait, yeah, no I did not. The villa people said they haven't been able to contact anyone since morning. Then me and her family got attacked by monsters and... There, York. Don't cry. Your father will protect you no matter what. Quit treating me like a kid. Only a baby would cry for stuff like this. Thanks, though. Honestly, I might be a little scared. No, son, you're plenty brave. I thought you were still only a child, but it's obvious you've been growing up bit by bit. Could I have gotten in here without fighting the dinosaur, just out of curiosity? I mean, I guess I could have. So, did we miss out on dialogue by fighting the monster first? Do I need to restart the game from the beginning? All the catastrophes that could happen, letting our guests get injured takes the cake. I understand, you unexpected all the orbital lights this morning. That would mean this crisis has reached a point where the monster repelling capabilities are overwhelmed. Apparently so, it's the stickiest of wickets. I mean, things are all good, civilian. Everything is functioning A-OK here at Nemeth Island Services. At any rate, we plan on pulling out the orbital guns we have stocked for emergency situations. A number of guests are cooperating with us too, like Director Lamb and Miss Amia. Or Anya? Who the hell is that, by the way? Director Lamb? Is that Mario? I think it's Mario. I don't know what's scarier. A two-headed dinosaur or Mario with a gun? I'm leaning Mario with a gun. You don't seem to know how to fend for yourselves, but take caution nevertheless. The island is even more dangerous than you can imagine. And be careful yourself. We'll help exterminate any monsters that are still around. There seemed to be deeper meaning to the elderly gentleman's words just now. Yeah, okay, old people, insane. I know shit that you don't know, but I won't tell you. Name a more fucking perfect combo. This island has a darker history than you could possibly imagine. I'm pretty sure I've imagined it. Going beyond the fence would have already taught you that much now, wouldn't you? Did you see the demon shrines? I don't suppose that was your goal this whole time? Whatever the case, all I can ask is you don't escalate matters. Given how rich in wilderness this island is, we've already made an effort to prepare against monster attacks. What Nemeth is going through right now is unlike anything we've ever anticipated. This is raising more red flags than I can count. I gotta prioritize the safety of the guests first and foremost.
Alrighty.
Quick, what's your last name? Holy shit, he's got a fucking gun, man! Thank you for rushing our rescue earlier. We might not have made it in time. Don't mention it. Didn't realize you knew how to use a gun, though. Wait, did I come to your rescue earlier? Because I wasn't really trying to save you. I was trying to save... what's his name? Right, it came out of nowhere for me, too. He said that he learned the basics himself in order to give better direction to actors on set. I'm no expert marksman, but it's certainly preferable to being completely defenseless. From what we can tell, monsters have been trying to cross the breach in an effort to invade the villa. That's a damn good movie idea right there. Attack of the living dinosaurs. Night of the living dinosaurs. Then land of the living dinosaurs. And dawn of the living dinosaurs. The two of us have been keeping an eye on the area just in case. That's a lot more reassuring than having nobody on guard. In the meantime, the film crew and the villa staff are rushing to put a barricade together. We heard a little about what's going on with you from Elaine and them, by the way. I don't know what this Oathbreaker guy's playing at, but I've got 1000% faith in you guys. Just be careful out there, okay? Yeah, sure, whatever. The guild's bracers are hard at work trying to figure out what's going on here on the island. It's like that game that was held in Arasion, except different. It's kind of the same, honestly. Which, you know. Anyway, I'll be doing my best to bring you guys a journalistic perspective on this. Stay safe out there. Not once did I expect to wield a firearm in anything other than a film shoot. I know I may not be as reliable as the rest of you, but, let's just say I keep the motherfucking thing on me. Okay. I think I need to re-talk to the chef guy. I don't think I finished. Mia probably has it worse than I do. I mean, she was supposed to be on vacation. So it's time for me to be scared. She's my friend now. I've got to help cheer her up. The manager told us all we needed to know. Yeah, this goes beyond our usual monster troubles. Even I find myself fraught with worry. I can't afford to let it get to me. Not when I got York to protect. And omelets to make. Kyle, do you have any idea how worried we were? Yeah, no kidding. Just where did you run off to? I had to catch some honkers. My bad. I actually ended up climbing down one of the cliffs for a better fishing spot. But when I got there, all the fish were acting kind of weird, tried to eat me. Yeah, and that's when I started hearing growls and roars, and it kind of freaked me out, so I scrambled back up top, and there it was, monster, standing right behind my bike. Thought it'd kill me for sure. It's okay. Nobody's ever actually died by a monster somehow in Zemurian history, which is crazy. But I'm like 85% confident in that fact. Has anyone ever been killed by a monster? Closest would be Crow, but he didn't really die. He got better because reasons. So, despite Zemuria actually being a hellhole where you can't walk down the side of the road without getting attacked by infinite monsters, somehow nobody ever actually gets hurt. Seriously. Sounds like the island's got something weird going on. Think there's anything we can do about it? The three of us use one shared T-phone to post our chats or our catches on social media. It'd be a lot more convenient if we each had our own, though, especially in situations like this. Reminds me, actually our phone was acting up a little bit the last time I checked it. Maybe I'll have Kyle take a look at it later, just in case. Oh god, she's gonna ask me about that damn phone again, isn't she? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, apart from the tourists who were outside, the rest of us were safe. A lot of people are away from the villa, though, so there aren't many of us to hold down the fort. That's not very comforting. Maybe there's someone we can help.
Something you're looking for in particular?
Now, there may be some of you who are like, buying 117 fishing bait was a slight mistake. Yes, in the short term. But yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that. But at the time, I didn't need the money, you know? But now, we need the money. And sometimes this is just, we're just role-playing the type of financial decisions Van would totally make. Would Van blow all his money on fishing bait that he doesn't really need on an impulse and then be like, oh no, I can't afford basic necessities anymore to ensure my employees' survival? Yeah, Van would do that. And because I'm a hardcore committed role player, we're gonna make the decisions that Van would make. I really should go to the garden. I just, like, really don't want to, if I'm being honest. Because it's like, we make such little story progress that, like, I do want to progress the story, at least somewhat. And the garden doesn't really feel like it does that at all, even though presumably it will eventually have to do it.
We gotta hurry.
Cowards. Okay. So I guess we're good to go to the ruins. Maybe when we actually finally finish this section, because also we've been on this island forever.
I sense an incredible aura.
Overall, my opinion on the intermission right now is that, like, I think I maybe would have liked it more. Or, I'm not
rest there.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for the actual, like, plot to happen for this section. But my base feeling is that maybe this should have literally just been a for funsies side chapter with no actual plot progression.
Whew,
but we'll see how, like, actually forward moving this is. I could new service was added. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I've not looked at this shit since February, so I don't know what any of this stuff does. I do know I can somehow get
Welcome. I've got all your support needs
CP.
covered.
Yeah, I want CP. Can I enhance it? Yes. It went up by 5? I thought it'd go up to like 100.
All charged and ready to go.
They really will do anything but just make it so that you regen all your CP at the big glowy machines. Hold it! like, Kasum attacking us was so stupid. Like, Van's the only person Kasum likes in the entire universe. At least as much as Kasum is allowed to like things. The enemy appears to be spread out in limited numbers. Thanks, Fio. Think they're looking for us? No doubt. I think we're on the Oathbreaker side, so chances are they're planning to capture us and take the Genesis fragments by force. But, like, that... I would buy that more if it was, like, just he wants the Genesis fragments because Marduk says get them. Or something, or like they always plan to beat us up and take the fragments. But that doesn't really even make sense either because they've been letting us keep them all this time. And I just don't... I mean, Costin's a fraud, but I don't think he's dumb enough to actually buy that because we talked to Harwood for 4 seconds that we're working together. Like, I just have a hard time buying he's that stupid. Once I figured out we were coming by this place. Like, the only person who I could believe be that stupid is Leon. Because, well, have you seen him? Stands to reason. And plus, like, we've got Rosette. That's like the... Also, that's... I mean, that's probably the main reason why it doesn't make any damn sense. Like, Rosette should be, like, the most trusted person in all of Marduk. And if she's like, yeah, no, we're not on his side, that should be all it takes. At least enough to be like, okay, fine. We'll put it on the back burner for now. Stands to reason they've ascertained a pattern to our recent movements. Damn, now I know the first thing about this tour horse shit he sent us on. He figured we'd come here through the triangulation. Whoa. He's just as smart as we heard. No, he's not. He's a dumbass. Maybe even smarter. Maybe even dumber. What should we do, Van? Can't investigate the area with Marduk hovering around. Their numbers are thin. Maybe we have a fighting chance against them? But I did apparently just learn, because, I don't know, I'm reading the comments in real time, that, like, this is the first time, like, some of the... There actually are bad ends that are not just automatic as part of the story. Like, if we had not talked to Elaine and them, we would have died to Sal automatically, which is, you're lucky that shit didn't happen, or else, you know, Daybreak 2 might... You might be waiting a long time for part 55, you know? You might have been waiting quite a dang long time for part 55 to come out. Is all I'll say. I'm not saying I would have canceled the Let's Play, but maybe it would have gone on hiatus for 8 years. We'll see. Or we would have seen. So, like, I do wonder if I need to do anything first. Okay, just out of curiosity, I'm going to try and head back to the airship and make sure it didn't unlock. Wasn't there another exclamation point there? I thought that was 4. So there was Shizuna, the 2 over here, and I thought there was a 4th one. Oh yeah, the one at the village, that counted as 1. Okay, it does want me to come back here. Alright. I probably would have done that regardless, but since... Which, I do like the idea that the dead ends are actually based on shit you have to do. I would like them to be maybe a bit more clever than... Hey, just make sure you do all the blue checkpoints, which means they're like... Why even have them be optional if you have to do them? Like, I would rather it be more like... I mean, I don't know, basic decision making, and then it's like, oh no, you picked the wrong thing, have a bad end, is a little cringe. So I don't know if I'd really like that. It reminds me too much of reading visual novels back in the day, and they'd be like, oh no, what do you dodge left or do you dodge right? And then you dodge left, and then the main character dies a violent death, and you're like, okay, guess I was supposed to go to the right, my bad. and then you go to the right, and then the main character still gets their shit rocked, but you're like, oh, wait, is this a bad end? They're like, no, they're supposed to get their arm chopped off. It's part of the plot. We promise. Or like get a stake driven through them. So they've elected to approach us directly. Well, hello there! Good to see you all in one piece! Heyway and Zect arms weren't too difficult to stave off, I hope. Highnesses. Sounds like the guild's already caught you up on what you've been doing. Yes, they told us about those emitters, too. We had planned to address the situation on our end, but regrettably trouble arose along the way. I got bored. Said, I don't really want to do this anymore, Nash. I want to go home and be rich. Our orbital engine has been malfunctioning due to unknown causes since this morning. At minimum, we will be unable to take flight for the remainder of the day. Even before they disable our arts again, as soon as I decide to make an art squad, I would crash out. I'd crash out. I checked the cruisers and other seaworthy vessels to be safe, and they're all experiencing the same issue. Someone must have come by last night and tampered with them. No. Or multiple someones. Guys, all the electronics are messing up. Terrible trio strikes again, huh? 9 to 1 says yeah, especially with that girl's shady powers, or shadow powers, whatever. No, I don't think it's them directly fiddling with stuff. I presume it's more of like a island-wide interference. Trying to strand us and everyone else in the myth for that matter. Communications have also been jammed island-wide since the moment we set out. Even if we were to use a satellite, it would take until evening for one to come within range. I suspect we have the owner to blame for the sudden absence of incoming airliners as well. Shoot, I was hoping we could at least find a way to get the innocent bystanders out of here. Just can't make us easy, can he? How worrisome. By the sound of it, you're more informed about this ongoing crisis than anyone else. I'm going to punch you now. Was that part of your agreement with the Oathbreaker? God damn it. Please. Don't No! Unfortunately, we're not at liberty to discuss that. I'd have figured you'd fill in the blanks, though, after talking things out with the guild.
Indeed. I trust you implicitly. You would never willingly cooperate with such wicked forces.
Yet you're still gonna fight us because...
But understand that this trust only extends to you as a friend.
Oh my god.
Seriously want to throw down?
You came into contact with
So
those who trespassed
stupid.
upon the royal aircraft. Above all, you and yours sit at the heart of this dilemma.
The only thing that is preventing me from completely losing my mind is that at least he does say I trust you implicitly, but it's dumb. We've already fought them. If it was a situation where it was like we hadn't fought these guys and it was like we're coming up with a fucking bullshit ass reason to fight them because hey, wouldn't that be fun? I would be more on board. But like them acknowledging that their plot is stupid and then still doing it is like if you know it's dumb and doesn't make any sense for the characters to do it, why are you making them do it?
I would have you prove your caliber to us. Prove that you are worthy to take the reins of this crisis.
We've literally beat your ass already. Multiple times.
Forgive us, but the threat posed by the Oathbreaker demands every precaution, as does my duty of safeguarding the princely family.
Your Highness! Najee! This was a foregone conclusion, it seems.
You know what they could have done here? Have the twins actually be in our party, and they're like, oh no, we trust you guys, but we're going to apprehend the twins, and then we're like, no, we can't let you apprehend the twins because that would be breaking our deal. We would be breaking the oath, and then if we break our oath, poison goes everywhere. Boom. I think I fixed it. I fixed it. All right, you guys can. I'll accept my check in the mail. I fixed your plot.
Yeah, no way around it.
As daughter of Grand Prince Salman and sister to Crown Prince Sherid, I shall bear witness to this bout. Show us what it means to be fixers deserving of my brother's recognition.
We've literally beat him with less party members.
I'll take you on.
Shit makes no sense.
Now, I shall test your mettle once more.
I will carry out my duty no matter what.
But yeah, no, I think I fixed it. Literally just have it be that they want to apprehend the twins, and we're like, sorry, we can't let you do that.
Strike with everything you have.
And then they're like, okay, well, we gotta fight. Because we just can't let them walk away.
Keep it up.
I think I feel like I fixed it. So, you guys are welcome.
Over here! All for you!
You can throw that in the remake in 20 years.
Your turn, Judith!
And you don't even, honestly, you don't even gotta pay me. Just give me a credit. You know, special thanks. It can even be at the bottom.
Zytha activate.
Help, I can't. Okay, I think we're hidden.
Illumine the darkness. 7 shots.
Got your number. I won't lose.
Me when I have 7 different attacks and they all miss. Wazi would never.
Initializing drive.
Got your number. Here goes.
Dice you up.
Okay, I do need some S juice, guys.
Here goes.
Oh, that upgraded your thing. Physical / magic damage.
Strike with
It
everything
is single
you have.
target. I don't remember if your thing does statuses.
Make it
I'm
count.
going to... honestly, for your audacity, Naj, I got no beef with you. You gotta do whatever he says. Well, I have some
I
beef
ain't
with you.
showing any mercy.
But I have less beef with
You're
you.
getting the full course. Azure Sunray.
Oh, it's Sunray? I've been reading it as Sunday. I thought he was gonna hit him with a fucking banana split.
There.
Which, funnily enough, would actually be, like, fitting. I literally was about to say, like, I wonder why it's called Azure Sunday. Like, there doesn't really seem to be much connection with Sunday for him. So, I'm glad I did. I mean, I admitted it. I don't lie to you guys, mostly.
No need to be gentle.
I'm going.
Does MFR just heal? A little cringe.
Blossom for me. Holy bloom. Eat this.
Judith.
Oh, it didn't make the scream noise. Maybe that was a stat. I don't know why I did that scream noise. That scream sound effect was really cool.
Here goes.
Maybe that was the death blow sound effect. Does that do death blow? I don't know. Why did I do that?
Over here. All for you.
Moving in.
How about this?
Just dude healing again? Because that's embarrassing. Oh yeah, it does do death. Okay, that must have been the death blow sound
Strike with
effect.
everything you have.
Zytha activate.
Initializing drive.
A chance.
Bruh. Oh well, that boost is like actually pretty significant.
Going
Okay. So Anya's is goated. How long has she had this? Don't. If it's been a long time, don't tell me. But if she just learned it here recently, you can tell me.
No need to
Activating drive. I'll support you.
Judith.
This fight is growing more tense by the second.
It's go time. Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Your resolve is unwavering, I see.
There.
Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Man?
Here goes.
Okay, you're lucky.
Strike with everything you have.
Trying to think what's gonna do more damage. Van doing this or Catra ulting. Okay, you can actually break.
on!
Yeah, get his ass.
I won't lose.
That's for denying my pay raise. I don't know what to do with you, girlie. Oh yeah, we can do this. Well,
Sucker!
Forget it.
You are all worthy opponents.
Bring my bow.
Bring it on! Dice your turn, Judith!
okay, please make her not alive anymore.
Activate.
Initializing
I
drop.
won't lose. No, you don't. I'm ready.
Stop right there.
I kind of forgot defending's a thing you can do.
Initializing drop.
Victory!
Wait,
Eat this.
Judith.
why did I proc Guardian on Anya's?
There.
Catcher, your turn.
Because like, she didn't get hit.
Well done.
'Cause at first I was gonna be like, how the hell is she hitting her? I just moved her out, but expertly done, you fucking poser. My word, you've certainly improved over the past year. What? No. Well, yes, but it's more you guys are still as weak. I mean, Naj lost when she was turned into a damn demon. Hey, no such yourself. There's some slick arts casting back there. Brother cast Toral twice. Yeah, you got moves for a crown prince. I mean, I'll give him that. Almost reminds me. No, don't you even fucking dare, Swin. Don't you fucking dare. You're too kind. I'm afraid I still have much to learn. Don't you dare stand where he stood. Are you alright, brother? After a fashion. They may be dancing to the Oathbreaker's tune, but it's clear to me they haven't lost their way. Me when I get my ass kicked. I'm glad you guys are so strong. Okay, I'm gonna get on my ship now. It was a pleasure to reaffirm that in person. Yes, we can rest assured leaving this in their hands. Observing your battle and my own realization. There are some things that can only be grasped by crossing blades. I only wish I had been able to participate myself. That makes one of us. Guess the nuttiness runs in the family. Anyway, just glad you're convinced. Shame the airship's out of commission, but we'll take whatever hours we can get. So like, why do I need these guys? Because like, they just got their ass beat easily, man. Don't go thinking all the responsibility be yours. Naturally plan to do our part as well. And if down the line we deem you to have indeed sided with the Oathbreaker, well, I'm sure you know what comes next. All too well. They make such good pals, huh? They do share a lot of the same interests. I think we should be okay now. Ah, before I forget, Najd. If you could, when we get back on the airship, start preparing an Azure Sundae. That sounds delicious. I wonder what ingredients are in it. Blueberry? Maybe blue raspberry? If you could present them with the item we discussed earlier. Is it a check for 1 billion Mira? Is it like one free coupon to redeem like a barony in Elsheim? A rusty key? Oh, I guess that'll let us go to the other place. How'd you come across this? That or it's for the church, but I presume it's for the... Well, I mean, would that thing... Would the place we went by earlier had like an electronic key card though, not like a rusty-ass skeleton key. At least I feel like it was an electronic thing. Like a card reader. We found in the shadows nearby while attempting to diagnose our airship issues. Clearly wasn't there the day before, so we thought it may be related, as it were. I think I get your meaning. We'll want to keep an eye out for places where it may fit. For sure, much appreciated, Your Highness. Haven't been around the old mine yet. Might be good to take a peek. Okay, I do like that a little bit more. That at least it's not just... Okay, well, they did mark it on our map, so... Never mind. Praise rescinded. It feels like you gotta figure out for yourself. You gotta at least do a little bit of thinking. I think I would like it because I'm just like,
Whew, that hits the spot.
if they just tell you what to do to avoid the bad ends, it's like, why even have them, really? Especially if they're like completely optional bad ends. Like if when they're part of the story and like that's the plot is that we mess up and then we have to go back, I was kind of fine with it. But like by actually making them optional, it kind of makes me a bit more critical because I'm like, okay, why are they optional? Like, I mean, on one hand, I'm glad that you can avoid them, but I don't know. I'm still very mixed on the time travel bad end stuff. Yeah, we definitely should call it here, but we'll talk to you guys real quick. His Highness is a I don't want to. Don't talk to me. I hate you. This is a gravesite. Yeah, whatever. Fucking poser ass.
Hello there. Thank you.
Fucking, you gotta go to
Hello
here,
there.
and then you gotta trade down here, and then fucking goddamn asshole piece of. What are we still on the lookout? We're still looking for our Proverbs of Strife. Proverbs of Strife. So that we can mosey. So that we can mosey.
Thank you. Hello there.
Hey, you guys drop any,
Thank you.
how do I modify
Hello
it?
there. Thank you. Hello there.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know, I feel like I should be able to beat more lunch money out of the Crown Prince, but what do I know?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Very quickly. You... I want you to have Chrono Drive. Everything has 3 slots. This. Because we need Athelos, we need Aura Breath, and we need Chrono Drive. And Idle Force. I'm looking. It's looking like it's not possible. Alright, fine. Screw me then. Whatever. I am, of course, curious about what exactly you know, as well as why you're so intent on having bystanders escape by airship. The fact that you can't give me an answer with your own words, however, is telling in its own way. As a matter of fact, I recall being in a similar, if not identical, state of mind last year in Arasion. Hopefully that key proves useful. I pray you don't betray my trust as your friend. Other organization here might not afford you the same level of understanding that we have. With that in mind, I wish your luck. Stay on your toes. Getting everyone to suspect Archon Solutions is almost certainly part of the Oathbreaker scheme. But while I haven't known you for very long, I do trust you. We'll assume responsibility for the safety of those at the village. Yeah, whatever, loser. I mean, you're fine. Your brother's fucking pisses me off, though. Alright, we're gonna call it here. Next time, we'll head for the mines. Hopefully I don't forget that we have to go over there. Can I? Guess I can't fast travel. I'm pretty sure square is the fast travel button. But we'll just hope I won't forget and then walk back over to Kasum. We'll see. I'm Extra 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.